I'm Pastor Laura Shelley, the new Family and Youth Director at Zion Lutheran Church in Hummelstown, and I'm so excited to be here and sharing table talks with you from my table. This will be a weekly devotional that I hope to share with our families through our YouTube channel and also through email in case you want to read it for yourself. I'd like to begin with a little bit of an introduction as to what I'd like to accomplish with our family table talks every week. Deuteronomy 6:7 says, recite them, talking about the commandments, recite them to your children and talk about them when you are at home and when you are away, when you lie down and when you rise. In our household, we have 3 amazing kids, 2 who are in early elementary and 1 who is in middle school. My entire life, I've always known that I wanted to be a mom. When I was a little girl, I'd play with my dolls, feeding them and burping them and taking care of them, and imagining what it would be like to be a mom and have kids of my own someday. From the time that I found out that I was going to have my very first child, I have felt really strongly that there are 2 things that I want to instill in my children. The first is the knowledge that they are loved by God, and the second is to know that they are loved by me. In our families, we have a really unique and awesome responsibility to help one another know Jesus and grow in our faith. This isn't just the work of the church or of Sunday school or youth group. Our church family, Sunday school teachers, pastors, youth leaders, help in the work. But parents are called to instruct their children in the faith, and spouses are called to be helpmates, helping one another grow in their faith walk. As families, we're supposed to gather together and help one another grow in the knowledge and love of God. Now, I don't know about you, but for me, this sometimes feels like a really daunting task. It feels daunting to me, and I have a Master of Divinity degree. I have a lot of really great excuses, though, for not helping my family grow in their faith. Like, there aren't enough hours in the day to add just one more thing. And I can't find a devotional that works for a lot of ages, and my younger 2 are too squirmy to sit through Bible reading every night. And it's just hard. I've heard some parents say that they don't understand the scriptures themselves, so how are they going to teach them to their children? And they're just not very good at praying out loud. Now, Deuteronomy, in talking about the commandments, I think we can apply to our faith lives as well. And it talks about the commandments or family faith formation in a simple way. Deuteronomy says recite, or as I like to say, talk about faith when you get up. Talk about faith as you go about your day, and talk about faith when you lie down. Now, maybe that doesn't sound simple. In fact, it might sound a little bit like a time sucker to talk about faith all of the time. But adding Jesus and his grace, scriptures and commands and creeds to everyday family conversations can be a really simple way of adding to our ability to engage in faith formation in our family life. Now, it might sound still intimidating and overwhelming and like it's going to be very time consuming, family faith formation added to the everyday, added to our already busy everydays. But together, gathering here around my table virtually, I hope that through our series of table talks, we can explore together some ways that we can make family formation the norm for all of our families, and we can work together to grow and strengthen our faith and love of Christ Jesus. I really look forward to seeing you around the table and sharing some ideas for our family faith formation as we meet each week here around my table. So, I look forward to seeing you all around the table.